Shannies, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! Happy New Year's Eve to you if you're celebrating, and if not, then happy Sunday to you. This will be the last Sunday that I make a video. Starting next year, I'm going to only be making videos Monday through Saturday. I will be posting videos, Monday through Saturday. So this will be my last Sunday video, but I wanted to make it for New Year's Eve in particular because I wanted to give you guys a recap of my 2017 year. Before I do this, I just want to say, and the same thing goes for tomorrow's video, I wrote down everything that I thought was big for me in 2017, and to a lot of you out there it might not seem like very much, but to me it is. And I can tell you that I feel really proud having wrote out this list and seeing everything in front of my eyes that I did last year. It actually makes me really proud of myself. So I would hope that everyone would be respectful and positive in the comments, but if not, just know that all of us have different levels of accomplishing things, and sometimes it's easier for others, sometimes it's not. For example, I really love this photo. This is what I'm talking about. I am definitely the smaller dog where the mud comes all the way up to my face, and a lot of you might be the taller dog where the mud doesn't really seem that bad. Anyway, I just want to get that out of the way, that I am proud of these things, and that's okay that I'm proud of these things. And so yeah, so let's get into my 2017 review. Yay! Okay, so these are in no particular order. At the beginning of 2017, I lost all of my teeth. I lost all my teeth. I went through several surgeries to get all of my teeth removed because of my eating disorder, and you're welcome to go back and watch those videos if you'd like and try and catch up on that if you don't know what I'm talking about. But all of these are fake. These are dentures. I lost all of my teeth because I had an eating disorder for almost my whole life, and that made me malnourished and made me have dry mouth, and eventually it took my teeth, and that happened. So yeah, I lost all my teeth and I got new teeth. I got these dentures thanks to so many of you out there who donated, and some family members of mine that donated. I was able to get these beautiful teeth, and I'm so grateful. I moved out of my mom's house. I lived with my parents, my mom and my stepdad. Danny and I lived with them for 7 years, I believe, because I needed to live with them because I was very suicidal, and so we thought it would be better if, while Danny was at work, I would have somebody else at home with me at all times. So we had moved in with them, and we ended up staying a really long time. I finally got well enough, and we finally could afford to move out, and so we did, and we got this beautiful house, and it is my absolute happy place and my joy. I love it, especially this kitchen. I spend hours in here every single day, and I'm very excited about it. So that's really, really awesome, and really a big accomplishment for me that I was able to do that. As much as I miss living with them more than you can ever know. I miss my mom so much. She's my best friend. This has helped me to grow a lot and really, really done wonders for my healing journey. So yeah. Danny and I both were blessed this year with some really wonderful friendships, in particular Paul and Alicia. If you don't know who they are, Paul is our best friend. Paul has been Danny's friend for years and years and years. He's been my friend for only a couple years, I think. It took me 4 years, I think, after he was friends with Danny to finally meet him because, again, I had really bad social anxiety back then. But now he's like a brother to me and to Danny, of course, and he's my manager, and he's our best friend, and he's one of the most wonderful people I've ever known in my whole life. And yes, he's single, ladies, but he's wonderful. I love him. He's like my brother, and we joke that he's my second husband, but he's really more like my brother, and I love him so much. He's wonderful. And I also met Alicia this year when we moved in. She lives across the street from me. She has a channel. Oh, so does Paul. I'm going to link both of their channels. Do me a favor and go subscribe, please, if you haven't already. They both work hard and they both deserve it, so please go subscribe. Alicia is my new best friend. Mouse is my best friend forever, obviously, but Alicia is my new best friend. I can have lots of best friends, and she's definitely my current biggest, friend in my life, that we live right next to each other, we see each other, we help each other, we talk to each other every day. I love her so much, and I'm so grateful for her. She has saved my life in more ways that I can count just in the past few months. and she's really helped me on my healing journey, and she's helped me to be brave enough to do scary things with her that have helped my recovery. So I'm just really grateful for her, and she's awesome, and she has an amazing story too. So please go subscribe to her and to Paul. I love you both, Paul and Alicia, and Alicia's single too, guys. So Paul is single and Alicia's single. So they're both gonna be so mad at me. Ding. This next one is kind of sad. My bird died. Might sound stupid to some people. Again, this might sound stupid to some people, but to me, my birds are my children because I can't have children. So my birds are everything to me. So right when we moved into this house, 3 days after we moved in, my bird that I had had for 8 years, I think. Yeah, 8 years. She passed away, and it was heart-wrenching, and I relapsed, and it just was a mess over a little tiny bird that's literally that big. It was a mess, but it also allowed me to get closer to my now bird, Lemon, which is the only one that I've left, and now I'm considering getting another one for Lemon to have a friend also. So that's how it goes when you have birds. They die, you get a new one for the lonely one, and then the lonely one ends up dying, and then the new one needs a new friend, and so then you get another friend, and then the old one ends up dying, and then you have to get the other one a friend, and then the cycle never ends. So it's probably a good thing I can't have children, because I'm going to have birds till the day I die. Okay, I went to Disneyland this year, and I did a meet and greet in Disneyland, which is awesome. It was my very first official meet and greet. We got to go to Disneyland with Danny's family, and that was so much fun. I could not have had more fun with his family. I love his family so much. They are my actual family too, and I love them more than words can explain. And I also got to meet so many of you, came to Disneyland and met me, and we did a whole meet and greet, and I filmed the whole thing, and you can go watch it if you want, but it just was so much fun. It was so nerve-wracking for me, so scary, but you guys made it so wonderful and so much fun, and I met so many other people in public over this past year that have stopped me and that are Shanny fannies and have stopped me and recognized me in public, and it just, I'm not gonna lie, that makes you feel so good. That makes you feel like so accomplished, like wow, I'm actually reaching people. Like these are human beings that like me. Like that's pretty freaking awesome. So thank you for that. And if you do see me in public, don't be afraid to stop me and say hello. I love that. So thank you so much to all of you that have done that. I feel so grateful and so blessed. I sound so cheesy right now, but it's true. Like it's really an amazing feeling to have when I get to meet any of my Shanny fannies. Yeah, you guys are the best. So thank you. I ate lots of watermelon this year. I eat watermelon every summer, but this summer was a watermelon overload. I literally ate one watermelon every day. And it was delicious. I passed 50,000 subscribers, which is something I never thought I would be able to do. Holy crap, 50,000 subscribers. That's like half of 100,000. That's a lot of people. So thank you. Thank you for all of you that subscribed. Thank you for all of you that went on journeys for me to get your friends and family to subscribe. That means the world to me, and I know a lot of you are still doing that, and it means the world to me that you're doing that. Thank you so much. Again, it's not about particularly the number, it's just about, like in the way that you might be thinking, it's more just about, wow, I am reaching 50,000 people. I am potentially, hopefully, I think, helping 50,000 people, and I'm inspiring 50,000. Like it's more than just, oh, I have 50,000 subscribers. Like no, like that's a lot of people to help and reach, and that's also a lot of people to have on your side when you're going through the hardest recovery in your entire life that you never thought you'd be able to do, and you're still struggling, but you're trying every single day. And all of the 50,000 plus 20 now, because now I have 71,000, are just amazing and helping me every day and encouraging me and keeping me accountable and all of the things. So it's pretty freaking amazing. So thank you. I hit the jackpot on Candy Crush twice in 2017. Nobody wins those. It's amazing, right? I just thought that was worth mentioning. I had a lot of eating disorder ups and downs this year. 2017 was a year full of huge accomplishments as far as being sober, to the other end as far as relapsing. I have been having the biggest up and down year of my life, I think, as far as my eating disorder goes. It's been a really crazy year. I've also been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which has really taught me a lot and made me realize a lot about my eating disorder and why it's continuing to grow because of that. And I'm gonna make a whole video on it soon because I'm learning so much about it recently. But yeah, so these, horrible things happen too. Horrible things happen to you too in 2017. Let's not forget those things, because those are the things that makes us stronger if we can get through it. So the more we can fight against those struggles, the more strong we will come out. This year, very recently, as in like the past week, I started painting again. Painting is something I love to do. I am not good at it at all, but I love doing it. It is so relaxing, and I highly recommend it if you've never done it before. It's such a wonderful tool to heal. Like, it just keeps your hands busy, it keeps your minds busy. You get to create something beautiful, at least that you feel is beautiful while you're painting it. You feel that it's beautiful. So try it out if you haven't already. I love painting. It's so much fun to do. I went to CVX Live this year, and I met the Ballinger family. What is my life? I met, you guys know, my absolute favorite YouTuber in the whole world is Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings. I did not meet her, but I met her brother and his family, who are just as important to me. I talk about them like they're my actual friends, and I've never even known them in real life. But anyway, they're very important people to me. They've inspired me to start my channel. They've inspired me to keep going. They make me smile every day with their videos. Like, those people, the whole Ballinger family is so, so special to me. And so the fact that I got to meet some of them and hug them and talk to them and bring them gifts, and it just was one of the best experiences I had in 2017. So go check out the vlog. I think it's called I Met the Ballingers or something. It was so nerve-wracking, but it was so cool, and I'm so excited. And this year, hopefully I'll be doing more CVX Live, and maybe I'll even get my own booth this year, so you should come and meet me. That would be cool. This one is not about me. This is about my husband. My husband, Danny, got signed on to be the prop master for Studio C. If you don't watch Studio C on YouTube or on BYU TV or wherever else it plays, I don't actually know, go subscribe to them, because every prop that you see, probably from about here on out now with their skits, Danny did. And he built, and he made, and he bought, or he set up, or he painted, or he did everything. He's incredible. He's an incredible artist. He so deserves it. He loves it. He loves his job. He's so good at it, and I'm so proud. I could not be more proud of him. So congratulations, baby. I'm very, very proud of you. And he's just been doing great things, and 2017 was an amazing year for him. So I'm so, so proud of him. I love you, Danny. Oh, that's so cute. Let's move on. I had a little bit of a family intervention this year. Just a little bit, kind of. It's not like the type that you would see on TV where they all bombarded me and waited in a room and I showed up and they all bombarded me. No, they just all got individual feelings that I was not okay at the same time, and none of them knew that about each other. They all felt feelings straight from Heavenly Father, straight from God, that I was not okay, and that happened to be the weekend that I was planning my suicide upstairs in my bedroom closet, to be more specific. And so I happened that day to get so many phone calls from almost all of my blood siblings, not my step-siblings, but all my blood siblings called me, and my mom, and texted me and said that they were worried and something was, they knew. And there's no way they could have known. Danny didn't even know. There's no way that they knew, that each other knew that something was wrong. This is another example of how miraculous God is, and how unexplainable it is. If it's not unexplainable to me, I explain it as it is God. But anyway, that happened, and that really woke me up, and that made me remember the journey that I had been on before I wanted to kill myself. It made me remember that I was helping people. It made me remember my worth. It made me try harder. It made me start praying for myself more and reading my scriptures and taking care of myself spiritually, because I believe that that's the main thing in the whole world that can heal me. And I've got a long way to go, but I've come a long way because of that. So if any of my siblings and mom are watching, thank you. I know I fought you on it and everything, but I really do appreciate that you guys followed your instincts and called me that day, because I might not be here if you didn't. So thank you for that. I love you guys. And I'm doing much better now, by the way. I am not suicidal at all right now. I can't even remember the last time I've had a suicidal thought, maybe like a couple weeks ago, which is a long time for me. So that's amazing. So along with that, I've been praying for myself. I've been reading my scriptures. I've been doing all these good things for myself spiritually that have made a big difference. And a lot of you guys have seen it, and a lot of you want to know what that is. That's what it is. So I've been praying for myself and building my testimony and my spirituality of what I believe in. And so if you do believe in God, or if you are interested in what I believe in, you're welcome to go to lds.org or mormon.org, or you could just read the Book of Mormon. And that's what I'm doing right now, and it really helps me a lot. So yeah, it's an amazing book, so you should read it if you're interested. You don't have to. This isn't me like forcing it. I'm just telling you this has helped me. And a lot of you are wondering what it is. Like, what is that glow that I have, and where do I find it? That's for me what it is. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out, and it's amazing. So this year I also stopped cutting and self-harming in general. I cannot actually remember the last time I cut. I feel like it's been months and months and months and months. Like, I don't think I've ever cut in this home, which means it's been at least 7 months. I don't know. I don't know. I don't keep track because that puts too much pressure on me. But it's been a really, really long time. I learned a little bit, I'm still learning, how to play the ukulele. At least I was earlier in the beginning of the year. And now I've picked it back up this past week. I've been trying to learn more ukulele again, and you guys are going to hear more of that coming up soon. I'll be doing more singing and ukulele videos for you guys, so that's gonna be really fun. I got a new niece this year, just barely, a couple months ago in October. My stepsister Julie had a little girl named Lisa, and I love her already. I've never met her in person because they live in Florida, and hopefully they're coming in the spring is what I heard. Julie, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I cannot wait to meet her. I got my ears pierced like just a couple days ago. Do we like them? I am so sick of them. I remember now why I always let them grow in, because they are effing annoying to sleep in. But they're pretty, so I'm gonna try and leave them in. I had Thanksgiving with Danny's family this year, 2017, and it was so much fun. I don't think that we've had that much fun with Danny's family in a long time, and the group was very small. It was just me and Maggie and his parents and Jenny and Derek and Ann, I believe. And that's like a third of their full family. Like, he's got a big family too. It's not just me. So it was like a really nice little intimate dinner, and we had so many fun games. And I think didn't I vlog it? Yeah, I think I did. I vlogged it, and it was really fun. I even did some dancing on that vlog, which was incredible. Who knew I could, move more than 1 inch at a time? I got to go to Fish Lake with my family this year, which was so much fun. I was unplugged from all social media because there was no reception down there. We were there for 2 or 3 nights, I think. We got to go down there, and we got to listen to General Conference together, which is something that my church does every 6 months, where we hear from all the prophets and apostles and other speakers that try and guide us in spiritual ways and stuff. So we got to do that, and that was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed doing that with my family, and being out in the middle of nowhere where there was no service, and like the smallest little podunk town and a beautiful lake to look at, and just lots of family time. So I really, really enjoyed that. That was one of my favorite things that I got to do this year. And then I'm gonna end on this one. Not that any of these were in any particular order, but this one for me, I feel was my biggest accomplishment this year, which was A Reason to Stand. The conference that I got to go to and be a part of. I got to be on a panel, so it was basically all women. We got to all tell our stories of trauma. And other things, other hard things that we're going through and what we're trying to do to get over them and stuff. So it's basically like a conference that was started by Ashley Burke. If you don't know who she is the woman where, I'm sure you've heard of her. Her husband was murdered by his mistress's husband, and she had no idea that he was cheating on her. So she found out in the same 20 seconds from the cops that your husband was murdered, and by the way, he was cheating on you, and he got murdered by his mistress's husband. She found that out literally at the same time in 20 seconds. So she is, like, in my opinion, one of the ultimate trauma survivors that I've ever met in my life personally. She's incredible. So she started a conference to talk about these things and to get other women and other people in general to talk about the traumas they've been through. And so I was invited because she knew about my YouTube channel, and she knows Alicia, and my neighbor Alicia, my best friend. So she asked Alicia to ask me to come and be on the panel, and so I did it, and that's awesome. And hopefully I'll be doing that a lot more in 2018 as well, and maybe even speaking a little bit more. So yeah, so go check out that vlog if you missed it. That was a very big, hard, the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my whole life, but I did it, and now I have the confidence to do it again and maybe even do more than what I did. Yeah, okay, so that's all I have. I'm sure I forgot a bunch of stuff, but that's all I have for now. So again, I'm very proud of myself. I know that a lot of these things aren't a big deal to other people probably, but to me they were, and I'm very, very proud of that. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tomorrow I'm going to tell you all of my New Year's goals and tries for 2018. So look forward to that. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to share those things with you. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much, and Happy New Year. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye.